Hello, here we are. On the 9th of December morning, afternoon actually, the sun has been shining the whole morning, and just before I go out to the glimmering streets, take a winter alpha, dwell on the beauty and see the glimmering stars surrounding you. A few quick thoughts, back to the beginning of times, or actually the beginning of living relations and passing distance. For many years, I have felt that the universe needs a model of balanced relationship between a man and woman, oneness, based on mutual understanding and empathy, the whole spectrum of being real. And this relationship can be seen, I would call a bilateral connection that encompasses not just a romantic couple, but all aspects of their interactions. The oneness that is evicting the balance of the energies. Why I felt so? Because there were none such exemplars. There was no such a book about nuanced realness of the manifold bilateral existent in that enfolding relationship that I wanted to read. Thereby, I wrote all that. And just before I go out for the hike, thereby the book series Living Relations and Passing Distance was given the birth. The metaphysical role model story of a loving young couple and how far they go. When and how a real man's added focus, in parentheses, that would alone not go far, plus the woman's added energy, in parentheses, that would alone be all over the place, and her manifestations of one day would be cancelled by the next day. Their effects cancelled each out. But when there are these two, the man's added focus and the woman's added energy, to the enfolded in that oneness. And this book series is that nuanced exemplar, the role model of the oneness in depth. And these days it's increasingly rare for a real man and woman to join together in singular force for their intentions. Thereby, no wonder that I wouldn't be able to found a decade ago. I wouldn't be able to found that kind of book. So I have made it, and we'll see. The lion in the freezing cold. Well, on the beauty of life. And for lastly, last segment, I just check out the Snaptrack real quick. So yesterday, I was having this Christmas food dinner with a non-profit organization, and yeah, I chatted some food pictures from there, and there was this yeah, smoked salmon tartar on top of a bread that was good. This was just an appetizer. So, according as we have had this small habit of ours, keeping up the food blog, it is perfectly for that theme. We love food making, and thereby I, sent a couple food pictures. So, just checking out. Ooh, there you go. Smoked salmon. Oh yeah. She had been in this restaurant before, so likewise she said, but she couldn't make it this time there. And I'm just wishing good name day. It is the name day. Yep. I got well eaten yesterday. I say, got a well eaten and tasteful name day today. So that's about it. And lastly, I want to point out that, OpenAI is all over the place, but still, the level and the degree of nuance I'm talking about in living relations and passing distance, that will not be possible by OpenAI at all. It won't be possible. The conversational dialogue and the level of depth, how I exemplify all the interactions within living relations, and that is not possible by anything else but by a human being living it, experiencing it, and then creating an artwork, literature book about it. It's only possible that way. Whereas OpenAI can make plot lines and twists, but it won't be able to do that realness that is in my book. And thereby, I was really aware back in the day already that AI will replace some jobs, but that's why I wanted to make this in so nuanced depth that it won't be replaceable. It's timeless piece. And for the third book of the series that is yet to come, that is yet to be released for the third book, I have currently 3,400 pages in research, and that is expanding every day. I'm writing every day. I would say 1,500 pages of this is about the earlier part, and 2,000 pages is solely towards this third book. And this is total of 4,700,000 characters without spaces. It is over 1 million words. And that should give you an estimation how much nuanced depth there is in this book. It requires human work to be able to recognize and write down all that. And that's what I wanted to do. Without any further, we will see the next time without any ado. Just dwell in